Today we are pushing the Hollyland LARK 150 to its limits. We're going to test sound quality, noise cancellation, both indoor, and we're going to test it outdoors. We're going to take it for a ride.
Can you hear me?
We're going to do the infamous range test, check out the different modes, and stick around to the end because we're going to address a very important issue that Hollyland needs to sort out quickly. Straight out of the box, the sound quality is pretty good. Well, it's very good actually. You get a couple of these lav mics included, and obviously the sound recorded during the whole video is going to be with the included lav mic. I mean, it is a professional sounding sound from the get-go. The LARK 150 has an intelligent noise cancellation. It could have been better, but that's the issue that we're going to address towards the end. There's a lot of reverb where I am sitting, but compared to a shotgun mic, since the lav mic is so close to me, it's doing a pretty good job in cancelling out the reverb, and also outdoors.
This is me walking around in the streets. Don't know if you can hear a lot of bouncing. I'm walking fairly quickly. Hopefully the sound is good. Oh, I have to wear a mask.
It has also got an anti-vibration chamber built in, meaning that when you're walking, it kind of gets rid of that walking, wobbling sound.
How's the sound? Is it vibrating or is it clear?
It also did a great job when I was on that scooter. There was a lot of vibration there, so the noise cancellation of the LARK 150 is very good.
Let's do this range test. I don't know, you can hear me. Can you hear me? That didn't reach 100 meters. Car test failed. Let's try it with this scooter. There's a 100-meter mark over there. Let's see if we can reach it. Let's go. I don't think it's gonna make it. Looking for a meter mark. Can you hear me? Gosh, dear. She can hear me. It made it. Let's go. Impressive. 100-meter mark. It worked.
So the range test, you could see that if the transmitter was in movement, it is not really stable. In the car, I didn't reach more than like 20 meters away from the receiver. And on the scooter, I did lose contact with the receiver. However, when I was static over there with a 100-meter mark, I did have reception, although it was not very good. So I would say, I don't really think that it reaches 100 meters, but I'm fine if it reaches 50. So you have three modes on the LARK 150. You have a mono mode, meaning that you have one lav mic and it puts the audio onto both tracks in mono, which is perfect for one head talking. And if you want to, there's also a ST, meaning safety track mode, meaning that the other audio track will actually record the same sound 6 decibel lower, meaning that you will never have a problem with peaking, which is pretty good if you cannot really control the person that you are interviewing, like me.
Use the stereo mode when you have two subjects so you can separate the audio tracks.
The build quality is fantastic. You get this amazing case that charges your receiver and transmitter. So once you remove the transmitter and receiver from the charging box, they will sync automatically very quickly. And the case is magnetic, meaning that when you pop in the receiver or transmitters, they will slide into their spot and charge straight away. And the battery life for the transmitter is 4.5 hours, the receiver 7.5 hours. And the transmitter takes 1.5 hours to charge from 0 to 100%, while the receiver takes 2 hours to charge. And to charge the case fully, you need 2.5 hours. And the case charges everything 2.5 times over, meaning that you should be able to use this setup in one day without having issues. Of course, the batteries are built in, so if the batteries run out, you can't change them. But of course, if you have only one subject to interview, you just swap between one transmitter and the other, and you're good to go the whole day. It also has this very interesting cold shoe, so you can connect it easily to your camera. And also it has a cold shoe on the transmitter where you can clip it on to your belt or pockets or whatever you want. I don't really like the footprint that it leaves when you have the transmitter alone. There is a microphone built in here. Zip. Clip it on to your subject. I don't like that too much, so I would rather go with the lav mic. Now, to make this sound even better, there are some options. However, the issue with the Hollyland 150 is the firmware update. At the moment of recording this video, only available through a PC. I have a Mac and I cannot update it. If I could update it with my Mac, I would have the possibility to go into adjust it even further with a high pass filter so that I could remove even more unwanted sounds. And another thing that was addressed with a firmware update is the input level. I have to put it now to maximum. I'm pretty sure that Hollyland will have a update available also for Macs. I'm going to post that in the video description if anything changes, so keep an eye out for that. So if you need a wireless transmission system with 2 transmitters going into one receiver connected to your camera, this LARK 150 is a very good option. With the LARK 150, you know that the sound is always going to be clear. It's never going to cut out unless you're 100 meters away, which is something that we will probably not do. I'll put the links below for your convenience if you want to check them out. Now, if you like this video, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. My name is Paul, and today my hair went a little bit up to the right. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.